So, this is me, and I'm sure you're wondering how I got to this point in the race. Well, it all started on the starting grid, of course. When those 4 red lights turned green, the starting grid made their way to the first turn. Everyone's bumping and banging in the background, and I get the fortunate privilege of testing out my off-road tires by surprise. I'm going to look at a replay from the first turn. So again, bumping and banging in the background, I get punted off into the runoff area. Unfortunately, I didn't really receive any damage from it. I'm able to get myself going again into second place to begin the first lap. So barring that first turn, the first lap is relatively uneventful, even though I almost roll there on the curb as I say that. But landing was smooth. This corner was probably the hardest one on the whole track for me, just because it's a decision between pulling the handbrake and going around in second gear, or slowing it enough down to get into first gear to get a good launch off of the asphalt. Then coming out of the first turn, this time all alone, so there's no chance of anyone else punting me off into the runoff. So coming up to the beginning of the second lap, I was able to make a little bit of time on the first place car, and I take this jump smoothly, no big issues. And I'm confident I'll be able to catch up because I was the fastest car in practice, and everyone else qualified was about maybe half a second slower. As you can see, I'm catching him back up on the front stretch, coming up to the eventful first turn. I'm able to get a lot of ground on this braking zone. I'm fortunately able to get maybe a car's length closer. See, by the start of the third lap, I'm right on his bumper, pushing myself, trying to push him. Unfortunately, I pushed myself a little bit too hard, and I cut the corner a little bit, so I have to slow down to serve my time penalty. Fortunately, he was a good bit slower than me, so even though I had to slow myself down, I wasn't losing much ground to him. And coming back on the front stretch, a little bit farther back, but fortunately he decides to take his joker lap this time, which means he takes a shorter lap once in the race. And then again, fortunate for me, he messes up on the exit, but then I have to check up because he comes back on right in front of me. He checks up going up the ramp, which forces me to brake, but I still somehow get a good run around him. And then I get turned, because what else would happen in iRacing for me? My spotter is saying try and get it restarted. I'm like, dude, I'm on my roof. How do you want me to get going? So you can look at the replay. It shows me having to brake going up the hill into the jump. Still getting a good run, and his car just turns straight right. So I don't know if he tried to get on the gas too early and it just pushed straight, or if that was a little bit intentional. I guess the world may never know. Best thing to do in racing is to move on and let it go. I thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time.